And is it corruption? We are talking about corruption. When Obasanjo was there, a sitting Inspector General of Police, was sacked. Not only sacked, was put in handcuffs on the orders of Nuhu Ribadu, who was a Deputy Commissioner of Police at the time he gave that under Obasanjo, right, to jail. Several ministers, including one who was Obasanjo's schoolmate in Baptist Grammar School, Abeokuta, the late Chief S.M. Afolabi, may Lord bless his soul, were tried, prosecuted, and of course, Senate President and so on. Now, what is the record of this government in that respect? It must be the case that all who are serving with him must be angels, contrary to the evidence of our eyes. A man who was caught, conspicuously. The man was not even investigated. You just gave him, investigated by the Institutional Anti-Corruption Agency. You sacked him on the basis of, your preliminary investigation that he was guilty. Or if he was guilty, should you stop at that level? And you remember that he was so reluctant to do anything about it.
I met a lady yesterday, always so grateful of how you win was used to empower people like her and other of her, colleagues that they trade together at the same market. And I would never have believed that she's in business today thanks to you win. And she told us that at the point that she got that grant, she was just a dreamer, that she wanted to be a business person until she was introduced to the you win scheme, and she applied. From nowhere she was called that she succeeded, and today she's a big businesswoman.
Look, if you go and talk to the leaders of the private sector, the entrepreneurs, people like Dangote and all of them, they will tell you, they can give you, they're in a position to compare and contrast, and if they want to be, they are not fair, they are not afraid of being criminalized or, persecuted by this government. They'll be able to tell you a lot, about what works, what didn't work, and the contribution of each dispensation, to the growth of their businesses. The biggest cement factory in Africa, today is in Nabajana, owned by Dangote. I don't need to tell you the history of how that came about and under which dispensation. Even the Dangote petrochemical industry that is building, So, and then we'll go to other business leaders and then let them tell you the experience under this government, the mismanagement that, has been done, the fiscal
local content helped a lot.
Yeah.